Okay, as you probably gathered, it's that time of year again. It's time for the third annual MTW Forum Awards. Or the Assies as they've come to be known, or as I like to call them. It might be Tuesday the 11th of November, it could be Wednesday the 12th, depends on when I get this posted. But before I get underway, I'd just like to point out to everybody that these awards are purely for fun. So please, if you won an award that you aren't happy with, take it in the twisted sense of fun that it was meant with. Okay, this year we had 30 categories, and in total we had a number of 388 votes that came from 16 different MTW members, one of whom was late, but as they took the time to vote, and so many others didn't, I let the votes stand. And those votes covered, not just the votes that were late, all of the votes, covered a total of 36 different MTW members, both past and present. So, will this be the year that Max finally gets his hands on an Assie? His hands on Morty's Assie? Only time will tell. So now, without any further ado, but I was going to dress up, couldn't be fucking asked. Let's get on with the first category, which is friendliest MTW member. This year, complete and utter runaway vote. Was only ever one person going to win this one, and with 73% of the total votes cast in this category, for the third year running, it's Purple Dragon. Congratulations to the Dragon Lady. Moving swiftly along, next up we have the funniest MTW member. Again, this was another category where the lead went back and forward, changed hands once or twice. Big swing from last year when funniest member was won jointly by Iron Dog and Purple Dragon. But winning it this year in their own right with 44% of all votes cast in this category, it's the boss man himself, Morty. And now we have the award for the best avatar. This vote was pretty much all one way on this one. Won for the third year running by the same person. They won it with a shooting monkey in 2006, a jack-o'-lantern in 2007, and this year, with 56% of the total votes cast, 'tis me getting all electroshock therapy. Thank you all who voted for me. And on the best SIG, this was quite a close one, and it was tied for a while, and it went backwards and forwards, and ultimately one person won out. The vote was won in 2006 by Smiling Heinz, in 2007 by moi, and now in 2008 you have voted the person to have the best SIG on the whole entire Rust forum, winning by one vote and taking 25% of the votes cast in this category. 'Tis Jezza. And now we have proof positive that if you don't visit the site very often, then people forget all about you. You fade into the background. As we come to the best rambler, Morty excluded. This was won last year by Iron Dog, and he was barely even in the running this year. See, you don't visit the site, you get forgotten about. And your winner this year, with 38% of the vote, it's me! Woo! Now, we move along to the best podcaster. Let's take a wild guess who's going to win this one, huh? Being as you're currently watching the sole podcaster on the whole entirest Morty's Twisted World style forum. I've lost my point on my script stats. Where are we at? There we go. Yes, 75% of the votes cast in this category, and only one person to do podcasts, and it was me, so I win again. 75% of the votes last year, 87% of the votes cast this year. We need more podcasters, people. They don't have to be video ones, they can be just audio ones. Get yourself a cheap microphone. See, it's cheap and nasty. This one was only a few quid. Ideal for audio ones. We'll do all the singing, bells and whistles. It's a doddle. If you've got a video camera, even easier. Talk to the camera, record it, send it. Doddle. Anywho, enough of me. We have a lot of awards to get through. Now we're on to the sexiest male. In 2006, it was Morty. That was taken away from him in 2007 by the Todd, who got 37% of the votes. This year it was really close, and they both held the lead at one point, but winning through with 27% of the votes cast in this category, which proves that the people of MTW are probably as blind as I am. It's the Todd again. Next up is an award being somewhat a poison chalice, it seems. This is the Sexiest Female Award. See, it was won in 2006 by Lil Mama. Remember her? Then last year, she barely got a vote, and it was won with 17% of the vote by Nora De Niro. Remember her? My little sissy? So, who are we destined to lose in the next 12 months or so, you might well ask? Well, let's just find out. With a tie, each receiving 20% of the votes cast in this category, it's Lady D and HNT Barbie. Hey, I'm a poet and I don't know it. You see, poet, 20% each of the vote. It's Lady D and HNT Barbie. D, but oh, fuck off. Although, the fact I'm saying it, I guess that does mean I do know it. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing a whole lot less of both of those in the future if past results are anything to go by. Shame, really. Best Admin is up next. And there was only 3 people in contention. 4 people in contention. And with 75% of the votes cast, it's me again for the 3rd year running. So thanks to all who voted for moi. Now, who is the best premium member, you might well ask? Well, let's just find out, shall we? This was a new award last year, and last year it was won by Mummy Salami with 33% of the votes cast. This year, however, it is shared. We have 2 best premium members, each getting 27% of the vote. It's Purple Dragon, my mummy, and Jezza, my son. My family is taking over the site. So that must mean we have a best standard member up next, and this category only got 13 votes in total last year, and this year only 11. People obviously just do not rate the standard members or can't think who standard members, or most of our visitors are premium members. I don't know. Anyway, that said, taking this title with 18% of the votes, it's newbie Wicked Howl and premium member Bunnyman. Yes, you heard right. Premium member Bunnyman has shared the award for best standard member. No one ever said that MTW members were smart, now did they? I wonder who the best newbie on MTW is. Let's find out! It's a new award for 2008, and I guess the field was pretty limited, and this person is probably the only person that was in consideration. They were around for a while, made some posts, seems to have gone the way of all MTW newbies and vanished into the background, ha 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 ha, or run away screaming, ah! However, they do so taking 50% of your votes with them. It's double award winning Wicked Howl, who officially now has twice the number of awards that Max has. Twice? Yeah, Max has none. Wicked Howl, 2. Anywho, next is one that is changing hands again. For 2 years, it's been won by resident forum bitch Micaiah, but proving yet again that if you aren't around, you get forgotten. Wrestling the award away from her, with 43% of your votes, it's the new MTW Forum bitch Arndog. Biggest Asshole is next, and for the last 2 years, it's been a runaway win for the Todd. Can he make it a hat-trick? Well, with 50% of all votes cast, yep, it's the Todd. I guess once an asshole, always an asshole. And next we have a strange award in the Attention Whore Award. Is it good or bad to win this award? I guess that depends on your point of view. It's been won the past 2 years by a Lady D, but it's changed hands back and forth quite a bit this year in the voting, and eventually was won with 29% of all the votes cast in this category by Mommy Salami. Who is the gayest MTWer in your opinion? Well, I know the answer to that one. Receiving the award, this time with 54% of the vote, it's the Todd again. He's still the gayest member and the biggest asshole. Next award was won in 2006 by Tattooed One, and last year by me. It's the Best Link poster. And we have a new winner for 2008, and in the opinion of the MTW voters, the poster of the best links with 69 dude, of the votes, it's Jezza! Who's the biggest arcade title whore? Well, it was first introduced last year, this award, and was overwhelmingly won by Mummy Salami with 71% of the vote. This year, you just could not decide between two members. We have a 50-50 split, right down the middle, with 50% of the votes each. This award goes to Mummy Salami, you arcade title whore, and Purple Dragon, you're a bigger arcade title whore. Next is the word game title whore. I wonder who will be in the running for this one. That would be my mummy. And Mummy Salami. No surprise in the winner though, that with 64% of the votes, it's the Dragon Lady again. Congratulations, Purple Dragon. Last of the regular awards now. I'm rattling through these because I don't want this podcast to go on too long. It's the most creative member. Who is the most creative MTW member? This was pretty even for a little while until ultimately last year's winner pulled ahead with 43% of the votes cast. It's won by me! Woo! And that brings to a close the first section of the 2008 MTW ASSIE Awards. Who will pick up in the special awards? Is Maximal going to go home empty-handed for the third year in a row? Let's find out as we continue after a quick word from our sponsors with the 2008 MTW Awards. We'll see you after this break.
New from Phony, the Place Lab, a totally new generation of home gaming with great games including Bum Wiper. Remove the Winnets to win it. Only on the Place Lab.
Yes! And welcome back to the 2008 MTW Forum Awards, or the ASSIEs if you will. Who dresses in drag when they think no one else is around? Well, in 2006 with 44% of the votes cast, and last year he won with 65% of the votes cast, and he's done it again, third year running. This year, 43% of the votes cast say that the Todd Arndog dresses in drag when he thinks no one's around. The next two votes would be funny if they weren't so tragically true. Serious voice for a moment. Who, among all MTW members, needs to get outlaw and needs to get laid? I'm sure, proof positive, that it will come as no surprise to anyone at all that the winner of both of these awards is the same winner from the past 2 years. They've been retained again, and unfortunately the winner is still waiting to do both, get out more and get laid, and that would be with 79% and 59% of the votes respectively. Me! I don't know if I should laugh or cry. Anyway, on with the awards. Who on MTW really needs to grow up? Well, you can say all of us, no matter how true it may be, but you can't give the award to everybody. This was won with 19% of the votes last year, and this year it's been very, very close. However, taking the award of who needs to grow up with 25% of all your votes, it's Iron Dog yet again. Iron Dog. Who is the stupidest member on MTW? Who knew was going to get this one? They won the award last year with 53% of the votes, and they've retained it yet again with 54% of the votes. They gained 1%. For the second year running, it's Purple Dragon. She is just that stupid. The next award had a lot of people abstaining from the voting as well, but nonetheless, it's for the best advertiser for the site. I won this last year with 67% of the vote, and I guess you all think that I still whore the shit out of this place more than anyone else, as with 73% of the vote this year, 'tis I again. And so, the next award is for the most able to laugh at themselves. The votes were spread right across the board on quite a few members for this one, but prevailing and retaining with a total percentage of the vote standing at 46%, It's Purple Dragon. Worst Speller is next, and really this could have gone to any one of a number of members. I thought Mrs. Apps was a shoo-in for this one, but she stopped posting as of late. I guess people just forgot that she was that bad. She did get some votes, but you know, maybe the winner was just fresher in your minds. Whatever. The person that won last year with 45% of the vote has retained it again this year with 67% of the vote. It's my mummy, Purple Dragon. Who needs to visit the place more often? Well, last year's winner didn't take any fucking notice at all. It was Cable Monkey. Hasn't been around. Let's hope this year's winner takes more fucking notice. Okay? As ever, this award threw quite a few names from MTW's past, including, but not limited to, Cable Monkey, Annie. Yes, you heard me right, Annie. Smiley Boo, Lil Mama, Vile Rose, and Nutprecky. Nutprecky? Who? What the fuck? But winning with a total of 23% of the vote in this category is Arndog. Take heed, big man. You need to visit the forum more fucking often. And for the final award, we did exactly as Vanessa Williams suggested, and we saved the best to last. Or would that be the breast for last? Who has the best breasts on MTW? Who's got jugs, man? Well, quite a few of them got jugs, but who's the best? And more to the point, when will we see evidence of said best breasts? We're still waiting, ladies. This was an award that went back and forth, once or twice, and appropriately for an award, I suppose, we have a pair of winners. See where I did their breasts? Pair of winners. Put them. Anywho, with 29% of the vote each, the best breasts on MTW are proudly displayed on the chests of HNT Barbie and MTW's British blonde, Hayley. Now all we need is the evidence to back up this opinion. And that concludes the 3rd annual MTW Awards. But before we finish, let's have some statistics or two, as I love statistics. In 2006, Max took a total of 8% of all votes cast, and won fuck all. Last year, in 2007, he took 5.80% of the total votes cast, and still won fuck all. This year, he took 5.14% of all votes cast, and still didn't win a damn thing. I'm seriously thinking of introducing a... Okay, where were we? The memory card on the digital camera I was using to record was full. As I was going to say, I'm seriously thinking about introducing an award next year, or for Max, or for his very own. I'm starting to feel bad for him. 3 years, nothing. He does get some votes, but not enough to win. You need a campaign, Max. Get out there, appear, don't say much, don't tell people what you intend to do with the awards if you win them. Maybe black the face up a little bit. Seems to be the way to win awards, or win votes lately. Just be glib. Don't give anything too much away. Oh no, was I political? Oops. Anywho, other statements, other things I've mentioned would be the biggest winners this year was me, with 8 awards. So yes, thank you everyone who voted for me. I took 21.34% of the total votes cast. Purple Dragon and Arndog were next, picking up 7 awards each. Dragon did so with 15.17% of all votes cast total, and Arndog did it with 11.83% of all total votes. It was good to see 1 or 2 different names picking up awards this year. Some newbies, HNT Barbie, who wasn't really in the running for last year. Don't know if she was here last year even. Who knows? But we seriously need more new people to take part and to participate, so next year the awards can be like fucking huge and all people can get an award in 2009. So congratulations to all the winners, big fuck you to all the losers, and a post with all of the votes, who won what and where you came and what votes you got for each category, will be posted in the not too distant future. Give me a couple of few days. I needed an extension. About 8 hours extra day should do fine. Anywho, see you around MTW, and that concludes this year's award show for 2008. Bye!
More fun than a swift kick to the nuts. First Twisted World!